Let's start with your reading, Virgo. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind that the energies go both ways, especially for cross watchers. Feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonates with your own personal situation. Also, I am still selecting people for free personal readings. If you need one, just keep watching to know how to get selected. Now let's see what messages we have for you. Okay. The energy. Okay. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Tower reversed and is followed by the Four of Swords. So, what are we looking at here? We see obviously something that was broken. With the Tower, as you know, you have that reveal of truth. You have perhaps some lies coming up on the surface. Something here telling you that things were not as you thought they were. This is an explosion. This is something that destroys the very foundation of the situation at that moment in time. But being reversed, I definitely see here someone who wants to reverse that timeline, who wants to put back all the pieces as if you were seeing this moving reversed and fix things overall. This is clearly something that they're not happy about. This is something that they want to just be able to fix, as if they could just go back in time and fix everything that they have broken. Now, obviously, after the Tower, usually you have a time of reconstruction, rebuild. You are moving away and moving on as well. But in this case, this person is resisting that change and they don't think that life is worth living without you. And so that message is supported by the Four of Swords as well, which talks about someone who wants to find a way to heal, but not individually, with you, wants to find a way for the relationship to heal, to bounce back, and to recover from everything that has happened and that perhaps they have caused. So, obviously, the Hierophant following up, they don't see another relationship other than the one that they have with you. With the Hierophant especially, they truly consider this as a long-term commitment, regardless of what they might have done, regardless of what they might have said. They, deep inside, they don't see a future without you. So just keep in mind that that's the energy that it's coming from this person. Now, in the middle of the reading, very interesting, the Queen of Swords crossed by Four of Cups. So clearly, this person wants to talk. Now, they might have reached out already, trying to reach out at least, or they're going to do that very soon. And we see with the Queen of Swords that this person has things to say. And those things that they want to share with you, those words, those thoughts, are definitely very straightforward. This is about talking about everything that has happened and trying to explain the situation from a very logical standpoint. This is definitely a complex situation. I definitely see it right here in these cards. And that's why perhaps they want to approach it that way, because they feel that if emotions are going to get into the way of this healing process, perhaps you'll never heal, because those emotions will bring hurt, ego, pride, and all of those things that usually don't make you arrive to the actual truth, don't make you see the actual truth. So right here, I don't believe that for you, this perhaps right now is the best approach. And we will see soon why, because when something changes into their energy, you will allow them to talk. But At this point, instead, with the Four of Cups, you have a tendency to block them out a little bit. You could have actually blocked them on your phone, on social media, or you just tell them, yeah, sure, we'll talk. I'll let you know when I have time. And then you never get back to them. So clearly right here, there is something that you're curious about because, you're blocking it, but you're still looking towards it. You would love to hear what this person has to say, but maybe you don't want to give them the satisfaction of thinking that whenever they are ready, now they can just come back and think that the two of you can talk and fix things at their own time. No, you don't want that to happen. You don't want them to think that way. And so right here, other than that, also their approach, I feel, is not convincing you. You're coming back to give me a list of things that have happened, a list of things that have not happened, things that maybe I imagined. No. That's not how you come back into my life. That's not how you come back into my environment. And we'll see what it is that you're actually looking for from them to do right now in order to even consider the possibility that they could come back and talk to you. Now, in the past position, Page of Cups, and I think this is really revealing. This is how the situation was before, how you have seen this person, perceived this person before this chapter right here. And here we see the Page of Cups, someone with a lot of love, a dreamer. We see someone here who makes the impossible become possible, who goes the distance for you, who brings a lot of emotion, who always wants to surprise you with beautiful things, gifts, or just them showing up at your door. You were very attracted to that, to someone who just makes things happen and do not think about how to do it, why we're doing it, who doesn't think too much. They just go with their gut feeling and with their heart. And so right here, perhaps this is what you're missing right now, because this was very important to you. And right now, instead that they're coming with that Queen of Swords energy, you're thinking, you know what, I'm not really into this type of energy. And mainly because you're thinking, I already know what happened. I don't need you to clarify it, to validate it for me. You mostly want to see perhaps someone, this person, who's hurt in the same way that they have hurt you. You want to see their emotional side, whereas instead they're very strict. It looks like they are trying to apply for a job. In your focus position, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I was thinking about the Four of Cups. And so right here, clearly, you are trying to protect yourself, protect your energy, and you're trying to appear strong to this person, And it's fine. It's okay. Now you have to do what you think is best for you. Overall, right now, you really want to be in control, because that control, even if it's just temporary, it's keeping you afloat. This is not an easy situation for you. And so doing this, focusing on this Four of Pentacles for you, is a matter of survival. And there is nothing wrong with this. But keep in mind that at the same time, even if you're in control and maybe you're not showing them the hurt, this is okay if it's temporary. But eventually, if you have something to say, you have to say it, Virgo. Do not keep it inside. Because if you don't get the chance to say it, and therefore you don't get the chance to get closure, this is going to be something that will stick with you, inside of you, for a long time. So right now, do whatever you feel is best. But keep in mind that eventually you need to talk. In fact, with the King of Cups right here in your strength position, we have a message that talks about the best thing to do here is not reaching this Four of Pentacles type of balance, which is very much about control, about stability. The balance that you should look for and that you actually have the potential to achieve comes with this King of Cups, an emotional balance. You need to First of all, focus on yourself, focus on how you feel inside, shift that focus inward, and really take the time to heal and to understand what you truly want at this point. If it is to still talk to this person, to still see if the situation might have a chance, then do it. There is nothing wrong with that. Don't get stuck into that idea that maybe it's best to just show them this wall, be cold, and push them away. Whereas instead, maybe you feel that certain things still need to be said, experienced. Who knows? There is still a future. It's very important for you now. It's to be practical, supporting the reading, supporting these messages. Queen of Pentacles. Just be grounded. Do whatever it feels right for you. Do not base your actions on what the other people, your friends, maybe your family are expecting from you right now. This is your life. These are your feelings. This is your path and your journey. And be very practical. If you now feel that you have to take some time away from this person, showing them that you are in control, do so. But the angle is to find the emotional balance. And now we're starting to see the situation changing. In fact, this King of Cups is pairing with this Queen of Cups. And this is not something you should underestimate. When you see these sorts of pairing and matches, this is telling us that the two of you are evolving right here together. And you are becoming the person that you need for each other, that the other person needs, that the other person expects as well. Right here, you are evolving together, also because of the setback. And now, coming towards you, the Queen of Cups. Look at the difference. This person at first wanted to talk. Their approach, their tone in the messages was very, I don't know, somewhat cold, saying, hey, I need to talk. We need to talk. I need to give you this object that you left at my home, or I need to come and get what I left at your apartment. And instead, right now, the Queen of Cups is showing us someone who's coming in with an apology, who's coming in with apparently a broken heart, who is about to show you how they really feel, what's behind that wall, what's behind this controlling urge that they also had. And so we see how whenever you reach that emotional balance and you get to this King of Cups energy, they are going to match it. They are going to come up and say, okay, now I see what I'm doing wrong. So in other words, just to be a little bit more helpful for you, if right now you're just saying, I don't want to see you, or you're ignoring messages, they come in with the Queen of Swords. Whereas instead, if you start saying, you know what, I cannot see you right now because my heart is still hurting. Now their approach changes because they're like, oh, damn, I actually hurt that person and I love them so much. So their approach changes, your energy changes, and the outcome eventually changes as well. So let's see with that Queen of Cups what this person is about to do. Let's see what they're about to say, what you should expect in the near future from them. And let's see how they truly feel behind that wall, underneath the surface. What's happening inside of your heart when they think about you and about the situation, and how this overall connection is going to develop after this Queen of Cups energy comes into the situation itself. Let's see what's coming up and how it's going to transform in the near and distant future. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Virgo, just follow me in the extended reading, link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal reading. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well, because I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Virgo. Now, what we have seen in this situation is definitely someone who wants to reverse time, who wants to fix things. But at first, they're doing this in the wrong way. This Queen of Swords, we have found out though, it's mostly a reaction on how you are behaving right now, how you are acting in the specific situation. And we said that it's absolutely fine. You need to reach that balance. After that Tower moment, you got all shaken. Your foundation right now is still shaking a little bit. And so you have to do whatever it takes to make it stable once more. After that happens though, open your heart. Tell this person how you really feel, and you'll see their energy changing as well. Coming in with this Queen of Cups, saying something to you which perhaps they wanted to say from the first time, but they were not because of this energy that we were talking about with the Queen of Swords. So let's see, first of all, what this Queen of Cups wants to tell you, what this person wants to tell you right now, what you should expect from them in the near future. Let's see. Oh my God. There we go with Judgment. And of course, the way they feel right now, you are going to see through them. They're going to be like an open book. And you're going to see things which perhaps you didn't even know this person could feel and tell you, especially show it to you. So what we're seeing right here